Barack Obama served as the 44th President of the United States. His story is the American story: values from the heartland, a middle-class upbringing in a strong family, hard work and education as the means of getting ahead, and the conviction that a life so blessed should be lived in service to others. When Barack Obama was elected president in 2008, he made history as the first African American to hold the office. The framers of the Constitution envisioned a leadership not confined to wealth or family connections, though, given the prejudices of their time, many of whom owned slaves, they likely could not have imagined an African American president. Obama's journey began on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, where his father, Barack Sr., a Kenyan economist, met his mother, Stanley Ann Dunham, while both were students. After their divorce, his mother remarried, and they moved to Indonesia, where Obama spent part of his early childhood. Before 5th grade, he returned to Honolulu to live with his maternal grandparents and attended the prestigious Punahou School on a scholarship. In his memoir, Dreams from My Father, published in 1995, Obama candidly explores the complexities of his identity during adolescence. After 2 years at Occidental College in Los Angeles, he transferred to Columbia University, focusing on political science and international relations. Following his graduation in 1983, he worked in New York City before becoming a community organizer on the south side of Chicago. In this role, he collaborated with local churches to improve housing conditions and establish job training programs in a community suffering from the fallout of steel mill closures. His passion for public service led him to Harvard Law School in 1988, where he gained national attention as the first African American president of the Harvard Law Review. After returning to Chicago, he joined a small law firm dedicated to civil rights. In 1992, Obama married Michelle Robinson, a fellow Harvard Law graduate and accomplished lawyer. Together, they welcomed 2 daughters, Malia in 1998 and Sasha in 2001. His political career began to take shape when he was elected to the Illinois Senate in 1996, followed by a successful bid for the U.S. Senate in 2004. His keynote address at the Democratic National Convention that summer garnered widespread acclaim, with some political analysts heralding him as a future president, though many believed that this would take years to materialize. Nevertheless, in 2008, Obama decisively won the presidency against Arizona Senator John McCain, securing 365 electoral votes to McCain's 173. As he assumed office, Obama confronted an array of daunting challenges: a spiraling economy, ongoing wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the persistent threat of terrorism. Inaugurated before an estimated 1.8 million people, he proposed ambitious federal spending initiatives aimed at reviving the economy while also striving to restore America's standing on the global stage. During his first term, he enacted 3 significant pieces of legislation: a comprehensive stimulus bill, reforms to make healthcare more accessible and affordable, and measures to overhaul financial institutions. Obama also advocated for fair pay for women, financial reform, and consumer protection initiatives. His efforts were recognized when he became the 4th U.S. president to receive the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009. In 2012, Obama was re-elected, defeating former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney with a tally of 332 to 206 electoral votes. His presidency continued to grapple with complex foreign policy challenges, particularly in the Middle East. While he oversaw the elimination of Osama bin Laden, the rise of the Islamic State during Syria's civil war posed new threats. Obama sought to manage relations with Iran through a landmark treaty aimed at curbing its nuclear weapons development. His administration also played a pivotal role in fostering a global climate change agreement, signed by 195 nations, to combat greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate global warming. In the final year of his second term, Obama participated in 2 poignant events that deeply moved him: the 50th anniversary of the Civil Rights March from Selma to Montgomery, and the dedication of the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Reflecting on the ongoing journey toward equality, he remarked, "In Selma, our union is not yet perfect, but we are getting closer." At the museum's opening, he reiterated this sentiment, emphasizing that while progress has been made, our work is not yet done.